Hello, everybody, and welcome to Between the Stripes again. My name is Jeff Minton. I will be your host for the evening, as always. I should say, actually, it's afternoon. It is Thursday afternoon. Just going to go over the game a little bit more in depth than I did last night because I was able to sit back and watch some of the clips that we watched on Twitter, and you learned a couple things from that. First of all, if you are new to the station, like and comment and subscribe. Absolutely. Let's do all three of the above. If you leave a comment about the game or about a stat or something, I'll get back with you on that, and I'll address that in one of the videos. So, like I said, this is going to be a hands-on network, so please feel free to comment. Last night, the game, let's talk about it. The point of emphasis I want to speak about is Moody and how well he played last night, the freshman. I know I raved about Manhertz, and Manhertz is going to be an absolute star. I do believe that. Moody, man, what a defender. There were several times, I think he had 5 steals last night. For a freshman in an opening game, 5 steals is just astronomically high, in my opinion. I'm pretty impressed by that. So there were several plays where a player would kind of make a little move inside the paint, and they would turn, and man, before you know it, Moody would just pick him like a booger, man. He was on him, and he was gone. That's how fast he is. I like his attitude. I like his hustle. I like his off the court action on Twitter, man. He really gets interactive with the fans. I think he's going to be a crowd favorite. Maybe the crowd favorite this year. Who knows? We're going to wait and see. So, just impressed with his game last night, especially from a defensive standpoint. I know the team from a defense didn't do great, I'd say, but overall it was a solid performance. First game, let's just move on with that. So, there's going to be some question marks on this team that I've kind of noticed and that I thought about in the beginning of the year, and I still believe it. With certain players, you know what you're going to get. With Aiden Sherrill, you're going to get, you know what you're going to get with Sherrill. With the big man, Samet, you know what you're going to get. Also with Burton, the point guard, again, you know what you get. So I think the outliers who can swing this season around will be players like Harris. How well does he shoot the ball this year? How well does he score? How well does he facilitate the ball? And also from the freshman class. And let me just say, man, that freshman class, just from the first game, looked fantastic. One of the better freshman classes I've seen in a very long time. So very excited about those 3. So like I said, with most of the stars, you absolutely know what you get with the game. You know what you get with what they bring to the table. Harris is a big question mark, and the freshmen. So if those 4 right there can contribute dramatically or even somewhat significantly, I think that's going to make a difference between I hope we get in the NCAA tournament, or man, we're sitting here at a 4 seed. We'll see. So that's one thing I want to talk about. Also, DeVries said in the post-game comments that he didn't like the communication on the floor. He said that was one of the areas they need to work on. Hey, listen, first game, you played a lot of freshmen, not used to talking on the floor. I would be surprised if Moody didn't communicate on the floor more towards the end of the season. I think he'll grow into a leadership role even as a freshman. So I don't know if Burton's a talker or if he's more of a show by example kind of guy. So we're going to find that out as well. But yeah, lack of communication, that's worrisome. So that's something we need to focus on and get better at. And like I said, first game of the year, so we're not gonna look too much into this as well. So another thing I want to talk about is depth. With Mustaf out last night, I wasn't concerned because you have a ton of wings on this team. You got Harris, Mustaf, you have Sicily that can play wing sometimes. You have guys like that can just Lindsey that can just jump in there and play wing like it's nothing. So that doesn't concern me. My biggest fear of, I guess, depth from this team would be from a point guard standpoint. Burton goes down. What are we going to do? I guess we go with the freshman, Moody. I like his gusto. I like his swag. Man, this guy's fun to watch. But what's a freshman do in big game situations? What's he going to do against a Michigan or a Purdue or an Illinois? Can he handle that type of pressure? we'll see. Hopefully we don't have to see. Hopefully Burton stays completely healthy for the year, and we're very successful in that standpoint. But that bothers me a little bit from the point guard depth. I do concern myself there. Another is the big man. If Samet and Aiden Sherrill, and I just don't have a lot of faith in our backup bigs at that point. The new guy Clemens, the kid from Germany, haven't seen him play. He's a freshman. I don't want to rely on freshmen unless they're highly touted, like a Jalen Hood-Schifino was. So that kind of concerns me a little bit too. So the depth in the center spot and the depth in the point guard spot kind of concerns me. Wings, I'm not concerned with. We can run wings at you all day and not stop. Even with some of the, like Kavala and Trevor Manhurts. So not concerned with that at all. So anyway, that talks a little bit more about the game. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm wearing my Indiana National Championships football t-shirt. Excited to look over some football this year too. We'll be doing both, not only basketball but football as well. So excited to talk about the Sig and his boys. Hoping for another repeat, and I think we can do it. I really do believe so. So don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and if you haven't, make a comment, and it adds to the communication on the network. So I will reply to comments as I see them. So if it's something related to the game or stats or anything like that, I'll address it afterwards. So anyway, I hope you have a great day. Go Hoosiers, and I will see you soon.